All right, got a lot to do today. Gotta tighten the belt here a bit because I'm putting a lot of weight in my pockets. Lots of bolts and tools. All right, will that stay up now? I hope. Embarrass myself here on stream. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Sisters. Let's see, everything else is already out here. Yep, okay. We on the farm. E-I-E-I-O. Putting on the old farm hat, Farmer Jim hat, getting Farmer Jim gloves. All right, so I don't know, you probably don't know or remember, but there was a big frame that I had built here. I was going to build two of them and kind of put a greenhouse structure over all these raised beds so I could better control the amount of sunlight that hits them. You know, one would be fully exposed, one partially, and the other four were really going to be shaded because it's so intense here. But here are the remnants. I had a couple of friends finally come out here to help me. And these are all the pieces that were disassembled. I couldn't take all that down by myself. It's quite heavy. So I got this thing over here, a smaller version of the large A-frame that I built. I'm going to build 3 sets of these. So 6 of them is all I got to build. Oh yeah, I'm doing all that today. I thought it was 8 and I would only do 2 and 2. 6, I'm doing those today. That's a done thing. I've already got the A-frames built, some of them. These 2, took 2 others down. Good, I only got to build 2 more. And all of these, all this C-channel galvanized steel came with our solar set that we ordered. All the stuff to install it. But because I made the roof the right angle, all we needed was 90-degree brackets, and the solar panels are up and functioning. So all this is extra. So I said, what can I do with it? And this is it. So I'm gonna get on it. I gotta find a place where I can set this at a distance where you can all watch me, or somebody can watch me, whether people are watching or not. Let's see, I got a chair over here, I think. Sitting, oh no, there's one in here. So these are some kind of smaller units, like this is a little studio, another little studio, and that's a 2-bedroom. Those are all part of the owners. Will this chair work? I don't think so, but we're going to give it a shot first. Get a good shot at the area of construction, even though distant. What's up, Uncle? Yeah, that's not too bad of an angle, eh? I'm going to be working right in the... it's already sliding. I'm going to need something under that. Good morning, good morning. Leave these clips here for now. Leave the tools here for now. Don't need to tighten until I get her done. Let's go. Don't even need my glasses. I'll break them too. Little dreamer. That's a lot. Yeah, I gotta put those feet on first. What's happening? Angle this down here a little bit more. Whoa, 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 not that far angle. What's going down? What's up, Maine? How's it going? Rick is in here, or was in here. Don't know if you still are. What up? What it do? I am just working out here, making these small version greenhouse frames out of some random steel pieces here. So enjoy. I gotta take this. Is that the same size? That looks like a shorty. That's a shorty. Alrighty, so now how do I move that big thing the hell out of there? I might have gotten too far ahead of myself. Okay, it's only one. Stringers. What's happening? Change the angle. I gotta work over here for a minute, build this A-frame, and then set it up, tilt it like the other one is, and I can connect the long stringers. $13 across and how many down? That's a lot. doesn't look quite straight. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Right on. We'll take that. Next. I don't suppose I need to have this many bolts in my pocket. Get some of them out of here. Don't need 30, maybe just 5, and I can make more frequent stops. All is well. All is well. Staying warm. Yeah, it's nice and sunny and warm here. Be having a problem with heat later. The opposite of what you guys got back there, man. Y'all are freezing. Put on the oven. Bake some lasagna and invite a friend over. That's about all I got for you. All right, L brackets next. Ella, bracket. Okay, Ella bracket number 2. Ella. And they go from the outside this way. Aha, I've got this one upside down. What it does. Okay. Time for a public service announcement. Yeah, this isn't my job. I'm not working. Yeah, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm retired. But I need to protect my vegetables because the sun is so intense here that they just get overloaded and burn up. So this is what I'm doing, is putting up the steel framing, bolting it together. It's by no design. It's just a random bunch of loose pieces that I'm making work myself. So one section at a time. This end piece here will be this whole first section, right? I've got one A-frame sitting, and these are the lateral beams that'll connect to this A-frame, which is laying down, which I'm about to hoist up and put up in here. So one step at a time. Let's change this over to this view so you can see me fall and struggle. Because, I mean, where's the fun in not falling? Or at least you guys not seeing it. You totally wasted it. Has to be turned a bit more. Something like that. Okay. Gloves for the heavy bits. This will be the interesting part. Stay there? I don't think you will. All right. Install a bolt on the rail so it doesn't slide off the edge of that raised bed. This is going to be my one support leg for this other side that I put up. It'll lean on this. Let's double check where that's located. I think that has to go somewhere else. It's pretty close. We'll run with it and see how it goes. Right, Sean. heavy. Did I mention that? Nothing broken, nothing lost. Good. What are you stuck on? Go. It's heavy. This is the small. Okay. Break. That's a lot of effort. Whew. Break time on that. Break time on that. Let's go get a cup of water. What's up, Dagger? That was one of 3 more heavy lifts. No, 5 more heavy lifts. Oh, we'll see if I do them all today. Oh, that's all right. No one's watching. You guys are missing all the good stuff right now. This is when I could hurt myself. I'm weak. I'm a softie. I haven't been lifting weights in a long, long time. I should be able to throw that around. Can't be more than 6 pounds. Ooh. Break time. I came to sit down. I'm gonna get in my seat and sit around. Hot, warm. Just had to sit down and catch my breath for a minute here. That was a lot of effort lifting that last big piece up. Yeah, I came out here thinking I would get 2 sections done, and I looked at it, I said, oh, I can get 3 done today. I'll be pushing to get 2 full sections up, but I can't do 1.5. I gotta put them up. Let's get them done. Good thing is I'm not too bad cardiovascularly. I can recover quickly. That was 90 minutes. I can take a 5-minute sit. No one's chatting. I don't need those glasses on. Just another beautiful day out here. Okay, all we gotta do is lift it up and prop it up, and then we'll be able to put the long ones on, the long stringers on. Let's go. We can do it. Vegetables won't grow in the pure, like, your regular leaf lettuce and stuff like this. Can't hang in the Thai sun, man. Cannot. Has to be shaded. So if I want to eat my vegetables that I grow in my garden out here, or to have any vegetables to eat, I gotta put this shade up. Okay, so the heavy lift part 1 is up. I need to prop it up with this one and then connect, so I need my hands. Let's go. Might be able to break down to 2 on the leg. Can't go through. I'll have to do 2. One. Leaning hard. How do I transfer? Okay, that's balanced on the edge of a friggin' knife. Can I pick that one up? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Talk about crapping your pants a little bit. Maybe I just take this one. Okay. Thank God for showing me that I should use this one first. I'll tell you, I appreciate you for that. Music, come on, baby. Okay, under and in. We want to go up this time. No. everyone count here. All right, that was fun for a little bit. Okay, under those extensions. Spare parts. Empty my pocket of bad bolts. Pick up some goodies. Here we go. That should be enough. I gotta put some extensions, or what I'm going to use as extensions, in between the middle of these. There's too much inward pressure and it's not really stable. Yeah, I need them to cover more of the beds anyway, so yeah, I should extend them. Or do I just shorten the footprint? Freestanding. All right, let's lock it down with some torquage. Anybody back in chat? I'm gonna get back in chat. Sweating. Sweating like a hog. Whew. Simon, what's up? Don't know if you're still watching. Carport, yeah. Oh, man. This is just a bunch of random steel from leftover from our solar installation that I don't want to waste. And we need some sun protection over our raised beds here because it's so intense. Excuse me, I'm dripping in sweat trying to wipe it off here. So I'm taking them to make this frame, and then I'll repeat that frame. Let me see. There's two more, and there's two more. Yeah. So 2 more sets, connect them all together, and then we'll drape the shade netting over the top of them, leaving a couple exposed for vegetables that can handle the full exposure. Oh man. We'll see. I don't know if I'll get another full setup today. That A-frame piece is more than I can lift, and I got it up in there, so it's just a little bit sketchy. Now, let's see. I think I can drag stuff over into the shade. No, I've got the A-frames already built. Crap, I gotta keep working. No! Oop, down goes a bolt. Wrench. Alright, I'll leave the gloves for the other one.
Break time, sucker. Time to sit down and catch my breath a bit. Whew. Kind of had to support both ends of that structure while I was putting it together. That's a workout. All right, that's another 50 minutes of work. Okay. Take this wet shirt off real quick and put another one on. That is some straight up work, son. At least my body weight in steel over my head. Winded. How are you, Simon, if you're still up in her? Sorry to be panting so much. Just got to catch up. Yeah, it's like a small carport, like a motorcycle port. Could park in between there, between the flower beds. I had one, the 1.0 version of this shade frame was across 3 beds, across 3 full beds. This is just from one bed to the other. So it was literally 3 times as big. And when I got it up over my head, I was about 85% done. I needed one more major connection, and I couldn't, like this one, I had to support, while lifting the long arm on one end, I have to push that weight all the way back because it's tensioned in. And support this one while putting bolts into holes specifically, like right by your face, and it's a lot of weight when it was 3 times as big. Like this one, I could barely lift. The other one, I used leverage to get into position, section by section, then I would attach the sections. I'm like, I could do it. I can make it happen. No, I could not. I was lying to myself. Cannot. Way too much weight. Too dangerous, too stupid to do while I'm out here by myself, too. Too dumb. So, no reason for that. That's why it stayed kind of disheveled, halfway disassembled for about 3 months until I could get someone to come out and help for like 10 minutes. And then it's like a 40-minute drive from town for like 10 minutes of work and then 40 minutes back, right? So yeah, not a lot of people were up for that. But I really needed it. And it came from an odd source the other day, which I didn't expect. Like I said, odd source. I didn't think that person would be helping with hands, but I should have known better. It explained a lot, let's put it that way, who some people are and are not. Whew. But super thankful that we got it disassembled, the big part down safely, and then I can break it all those sub-assemblings down, reuse the components to build these more manageable ones, but yet they are still quite a project. I wonder how I can do the next one easier. It might be safer to like assemble the A-frames as a structure with the stringers between them, then lift it into place and then put the legs on one end and then the other, because I could lift it up, put it on my shoulders and attach the legs with both hands kind of thing. But picking both A-frames and the stringers up at once and taking it over there would be another big ask of this body that I haven't been training hard for a long time. And my recovery time is still really good. It's like 4 minutes. And my heart rate was up there. I was pumping. How long have I been on? Hour and 24 minutes. Hour and a half nearly. Hour and 20. 80 minutes. Yeah, there you go. I did two 40-minute sections. I had one little 5-minute break to catch my breath, and then before I get lazy, I got to get up and get back to work, because then I'll just sit here the rest of the day and be like, oh, this is nice, just sitting here, man. Oh, man. Here's some of the view behind the bird netting. Crane flying down the river. I always think these white cranes are just quintessential Southeast Asian when they fly around, you know. Stark white silhouetted against the dark green mountains, you know, jungle covered. So I'm back in town house sitting. I just came out back to the farm here to work today, because this vegetable shade thing has got to get installed. I got to get some planting done, and I got to have the sun protection in place first. And I'm a couple of months behind, quite honestly. I would have liked to have been planting in November, but I couldn't get people to come out here to help me get the big project down so I could get the little projects up. And so I'm well behind. But there are some good vegetables I can plant year round that will grow year round, just not all the ones that I wanted to, and that's fine. So I can learn some lessons on the other ones while I'm waiting. Long beans, of course, all the leafy veggies and stuff like this I can plant and at least make some vegetables I can eat here. It's a lot like work, but it saves money because I don't have to buy veggies, or won't have to buy veggies. I have no illusion of selling them. You need a bigger farm. You need some space to be able to sell enough stuff to be a business, you know, and I'm retired. I can't have a business. Not in time. It doesn't work that way. So just got to do this sustainable living thing. I do talk a lot about it, you know, that people need to grow more. We need to grow our own vegetables and stuff, so we not only have a lighter hit on our pocketbooks, but a healthier lifestyle, because we'll be eating fresh veggies right from our garden, and we'll be out being active in that garden, getting our vitamin D that we can, and all these good things, you know, and just being in nature. It brings a peace and a balance to people that I think has been forgotten because people don't garden anymore. There is something peaceful, and some people try to live too fast and they can't take the slowness of nature. Yeah, it's too quiet, it's too still, there's not enough going on. I could take a nap right now. It's so peaceful and cool breeze underneath this big roof. It's hotter outside and that sun blazing. Okay, 10:15. What do we want to do in the next bit here? Let's build that double A-frame. In fact, we can build both of those double A-frames and set them aside, because the hard work is lifting them. If I get them built and set there, then I can have people help carry and put into position. See, that's thinking. That's why I ask you guys lots of questions. Good answer, y'all. Thank you very much for that input. You're very clever. All right, let's shut up. Get these big bolts in the pocket. Let's go do the easy part. On the ground. Putting that steel overhead is not fun.
I can sit while I'm doing it. Get right out of town. Oh, I do have to get that key for those brackets. Doggone it. I left it upstairs. Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm going to build both of those over here. Whoops. That's a big hole. Oh, that's a broken chair is what that is. Nice. Nice, guys. Good times. What it do, what it do? Who's up in here? I see my chat flittering, flashing by. Oh, no, that was just me hitting the back button. Strong work, Jim. Strong work. Keep it up. It sounds like a one-up noise from Mario or something. Doo-doo. It was the wrench. Okay, so now we got to put them completely together here and then put them in position. Yep. Okay. Glovies. Time to throw steel.
One more trip. That one is leg number 4. Ooh, ain't nobody new up in here, up in here. All right, so I've got this one built freestanding. This will just be the holder of the shade, the netting that goes over the top of everything. But if we need to advance it into a further type greenhouse structure, we don't have to replace anything. We can add a lot of weight to this. It's maybe overkill, but it's free components that are just sitting here. And if it's overkill, it never has to be redone. I like that. That's how I tend to operate in many different ways. So I'm going to take yet another break, catch my breath, and start laying these pieces out here before the sun creeps in. And by the time it gets over to here, I'll be done. I don't need to be working in the blazing sun. I can come out tomorrow morning and do some more. Ain't no hurry. Ain't no time clock I've got to punch. This isn't work, but it is for my sustenance. So I do have to take it seriously. And I'll see you guys the next time I stream some of this. Hopefully it'll be again tomorrow. But I might do a sunrise at the beach tomorrow. So we shall see. Thanks all the time for always, for stopping in. If you did, if you didn't, and you're catching this later, thanks for watching this long, I don't do it to subscribe or have subscribers. I don't do it to grow this channel that one day I might make a penny out of 8 million views or something like that. That's a whole bunch of nonsense that I'm just not chasing. But I do like to share this world, and not a lot of people live in Thailand and get the experience of this place, especially living way out here on a farm. You'll see Bangkok and skylines and beaches, and I've seen and lived in all of that. I've been here for 12 years now, and this is where it's at. Peace of nature surrounding me, waking and resting by the clock of the sundial. I know that this is a gift and I don't deserve it. So I want to share it. And I hope you have a place in your life that you feel like that too. If not, you got to go get one. Go find one, a bird sanctuary or some place of peace in this wild and crazy world, just to calm your heart down so that you can deal with it more. And then eventually just don't get back into it anymore. So wherever you are, whatever time of day it is, I hope it's fantastic. God's blessings to you and your family always. Thank you again. See ya.